Have you ever wondered about the sheer power that hurricanes can unleash? Hurricanes, these monstrous storms of the sea, are a testament to the unpredictable and awe-inspiring power of nature. Born from warm ocean waters, they grow, gaining strength and size as they churn across the sea. To be classified as a hurricane, a storm must reach sustained winds of 74 miles per hour. But these swirling tempests can far exceed that, becoming titanic forces of nature that can level cities and drastically alter landscapes. Their formation is a complex dance of atmospheric conditions and ocean temperatures, a perfect storm of factors that can result in a hurricane of staggering proportions. Their power is as mesmerizing as it is terrifying, a stark reminder of our place in the grand scheme of nature. Now, let's dive into the turbulent history of the third most devastating hurricane to hit the United States. In the third spot, we have Hurricane Wilma, a storm that left an unforgettable mark in 2005. It was the year when nature decided to demonstrate its force in a way that would be etched in our memories forever. Originating in the Caribbean Sea, the storm quickly escalated, growing into a formidable hurricane. The creation of such a powerful storm was in itself a demonstration of the raw and unpredictable power of nature. It was a swirling mass of clouds, wind and rain that relentlessly bore down on the southeastern United States. As it carved its path of destruction, the hurricane seemed to have a mind of its own, veering off the expected trajectory and intensifying in ways that left even the most seasoned meteorologists gobsmacked. It was as if the storm was playing a cruel game, keeping everyone on their toes, unsure of where it would hit next. The aftermath of Hurricane Wilma was nothing short of devastating. The storm left a trail of destruction in its wake, affecting millions of people. Homes were flattened, infrastructure was decimated, and countless lives were uprooted. The hurricane's wrath was felt far and wide, from Florida to Mexico, leaving an indelible scar on the landscape and the lives of those caught in its path. The recovery from such a disaster was an uphill battle. The cost was astronomical, reaching into the tens of billions of dollars. It was a stark reminder of the immense power of nature and the vulnerability of our human constructs in the face of such force. But it wasn't just the physical damage that made Hurricane Wilma so memorable. It was the human element, the stories of survival, resilience, and community that emerged from the wreckage. It was a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity, showing that even in the face of such overwhelming odds, we rise, we rebuild, and we endure. Hurricane Wilma was indeed a force to be reckoned with, but the storm that takes our second spot was even more devastating. The second most devastating hurricane in U.S. history is none other than Hurricane Harvey, a storm that caused a deluge of destruction in 2017. Hurricane Harvey was born in the warm waters of the Atlantic, growing in intensity as it navigated a path towards the United States. It swiftly escalated into a Category 4 hurricane, a tempest of such power that it was destined to make history. As Harvey made landfall on the Texas coast, it unleashed an unprecedented level of rainfall. In a matter of days, it dropped more than 60 inches of rain in some areas, shattering previous records and turning streets into rivers, homes into islands. The floodwaters swallowed entire neighborhoods, leaving only rooftops visible above the surface. The unprecedented flooding impacted millions of people across Texas and Louisiana. Families were uprooted, their homes and possessions swept away by the merciless waters. Emergency services worked around the clock, rescuing stranded residents and providing aid to those in need. The resilience of the human spirit was on full display, as communities came together to help each other in the face of overwhelming adversity. The cost of recovery from Hurricane Harvey was staggering. With an estimated price tag of $125 billion, it ranks as one of the most expensive natural disasters in U.S. history. The recovery process was long and arduous, as communities rebuilt their homes, their infrastructure, and their lives. Yet the effects of Hurricane Harvey extend beyond the physical damage it caused. The storm left an indelible mark on the psyche of the affected regions, a reminder of the raw, untempered power of nature. It underscored the need for improved disaster preparedness and response, and sparked conversations about climate change and its role in intensifying natural disasters. Though Hurricane Harvey was catastrophic, there's one more hurricane that tops the list. The most devastating hurricane in U.S. history is, without a doubt, Hurricane Katrina, a storm that shook America in 2005. This behemoth of a storm was born from a simple tropical depression off the coast of the Bahamas. As it gained strength, sweeping across the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico, it escalated into a Category 5 hurricane, the highest on the Saffir-Simpson scale. The path it traced was like a nightmare come true, striking Florida before it veered towards Louisiana. But the real horror was yet to come. On August 29, 2005, Hurricane Katrina made landfall near Burris Triumph, Louisiana, with winds of 125 miles per hour. The aftermath was nothing short of catastrophic. Levees failed in New Orleans, and 80% of the city was submerged underwater. Lives were lost, homes were destroyed, and the cost of recovery skyrocketed into the billions. But the storm was not just about the physical destruction, it was a human disaster of immense proportions. Over 1 million people were displaced, and the death toll exceeded 1,800. The storm exposed many failures in disaster response, from inadequate preparation to slow relief efforts. These shortcomings sparked a national conversation about disaster management, race, and poverty. The long-lasting effects on the Gulf Coast and New Orleans are still palpable. Neighborhoods were rebuilt, but some scars remain. The storm reshaped the region's demographics, economy, and even its culture. The city of New Orleans, known for its vibrant music and food scene, was forever changed. Katrina was not just a storm, it was a wake-up call. It highlighted the vulnerability of coastal cities to sea level rise and climate change. It underscored the importance of preparedness, effective response, and resilient infrastructure. Hurricane Katrina was a tragic reminder of the potential devastation that hurricanes can cause. It shook America and changed the way we view and respond to natural disasters. And it remains a sobering testament to the unpredictable power of nature. While these 3 hurricanes were the most devastating, there are other storms that deserve a mention. For instance, Hurricane Sandy, which rocked the eastern seaboard in late October of 2012. Sandy was unique not for its sheer power, but for its size and the widespread damage it caused. It affected 24 states, with New Jersey and New York taking the brunt of the storm. The storm surge hit New York City on October 29, flooding streets, tunnels, and subway lines and cutting power in and around the city. Sandy caused an estimated $71 billion in damage in the United States alone. Then there was Hurricane Andrew, a Category 5 hurricane that struck the Bahamas, Florida, and Louisiana in August of 1992. Andrew is remembered for its incredibly rapid intensification, reaching peak wind speeds of 175 miles per hour. The hurricane destroyed tens of thousands of homes and caused $26 billion in damage. These hurricanes, along with many others, have shown us the unpredictable power of nature. In recent years, we've seen an increase in both the frequency and intensity of these storms. This could be due to a variety of factors, including warmer ocean temperatures and higher sea levels. It's a stark reminder of how vulnerable we are to the forces of nature. But it's not all doom and gloom. These storms have also shown us the strength and resilience of communities in the face of adversity. They've highlighted the importance of preparedness, effective disaster response, and the ongoing need for improved infrastructure. They've taught us that we can't control nature, but we can control how we respond to it. As we reflect on these memorable storms, let's also remember the countless lives lost and the communities that were forever changed. It's a sobering reminder of the human cost of these natural disasters, but it's also a testament to our ability to rebuild, to adapt, and to overcome. In the face of these powerful storms, it's important to stay informed and prepared. Keep an eye on the weather forecasts, especially during hurricane season. Have a disaster plan in place, and know what to do in case of an emergency. And if you're in an area that's prone to hurricanes, consider investing in hurricane-resistant construction and insurance. As we continue to witness the awe-inspiring power of nature, let's remember that understanding and respect for these powerful storms can save lives and communities. It's up to us to learn from the past, to be prepared for the future, and to always respect the power of Mother Nature. After all, she's the one in charge.